around with the hardware, and I didn't want to wait till Wednesday night to find out that I didn't have something hooked back up correctly. And so I wanted to make sure that everything's working right. So here I am, lunchtime on Tuesday, just saying hi. I'll shut this off in a second, and I'll look at the stream to see that everything worked okay. But since I'm here, I thought maybe I'd share something with you. I heard a guy talk about some time back that he had allowed a spirit of offense to get a place in his life. And I didn't talk to him at length about it, but the idea I got was that he had allowed a spirit of offense to affect him so that anytime somebody looked at him, I was going to say looked at him crosswise, didn't, treat him the way he thought he was supposed to be treated or answer the kind of answer that he expected to hear or whatever, then he would be offended by that. And it was an ongoing, from the impression I got, it was an ongoing cycle of always, being offended and seeing the world through those kind of glasses. And he had to repent of that and stand against that. And I believe he's getting the victory over that. Like I said, haven't had any kind of a discussion with that person about this. But it occurs to me that, Mark 11 is our famous chapter where Jesus is explaining to his disciples how faith works and how that they should have faith in God, faith of God, and speak to the mountain. And right in that, at the very next thing, which I think is still connected to that discussion, he says, and when you stand praying, forgive. And he says, if you don't forgive, then you're not going to enjoy the forgiveness of the Father. And that's my paraphrase of it. But my point being, it looks like, how I understand that passage, that unforgiveness and bitterness is the fastest way to crash your faith. If you're endeavoring to stand on the word and receive the promise of God by faith, holding bitterness and unforgiveness and resentment in your heart, just tears that up, just wrecks that. And so maybe take a minute to look, it'll be a little bit introspective. My attitude toward people, have I forgiven fully? I'll say that you can forgive somebody and still feel the pain of the event that happened. That takes time to heal. So just because I may feel the sting of someone's disrespect to me or someone that I love, or just because I still feel the pain of it, doesn't mean that I haven't forgiven, just means I'm still healing. But we forgive by faith. And if you're dragging around that sort of spirit of offense and getting your nose out of joint at everybody that doesn't, like I said, give you the answer that you expected to hear or whatever, then that's a trap the devil sets for people. I haven't read the book. I've heard testimonies about a book called The Bait of Satan, and it's about offense. And like I said, I haven't read the book, so I can't testify personally, but I've heard people tell how much that book helped them realize that they had fallen into the trap. So, hey, hope you're having a great day. If you watch this, God bless you. If you notice anything wrong with this, maybe leave a message in the comments. Say, the colors are terrible, or the audio is garbled, or anything like that. Appreciate that. Otherwise, hey, have a great day. It's beautiful here in